Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We are in an exciting time for We Share Abundance, and let me get the microphone in the right place. Good job I spotted that, otherwise that's better. So we are in an exciting time, not just for We Share Abundance, but for home business altogether, because we are in the process now, we are in the final stages of releasing something that is going to impact the way that people make money from home forever. And I don't say that lightly. We have put together, this community has developed a program that is so powerful that it will not allow anyone to fail. So it's very, very exciting. But I'm here with the updates generally, and I'll be talking a little bit more about that and telling you what we are. And we are a cloud nation. We're not a business opportunity. We do have within our nation various different programs, I suppose, that you could call business opportunities, and if they were just independent they would be classed as business opportunities. But our foundation is as a nation. We intend to be here for generations to come. We've already been here for almost 4 years, and that is longer than nearly all business opportunities last. Most of them don't get through a year, let alone 4 years. I think the percentage that get to 3 years is less than 5% of all the new ones that are launched. So we're already unique in what we're doing. We are, as I say, a cloud nation, and we embrace within our nation different industries that, as I say, could be classed as business opportunities that our members can opt to take part in if they choose. There's no obligation. But we have been putting in strong foundations, putting in treasury and social services, and the software. Everything that we have built is built from the ground up. It's not white labeled or bought in scripts or anything. We build it all ourselves, because nearly everything we do is unique. And we have these 2 new programs, and one of them which is on the verge of being launched, which is so exciting and totally unique in that nothing has ever been seen quite like them previously in terms of how they're put together to make sure that nobody can fail. So it is very exciting. It's exciting times, and we'll talk about it a bit more in a moment, but anybody can be a citizen. All our citizens receive gifts of our currency every month, and it's no cost to join. All you've got to do is prove that you're a real person over 18 or over your legal age in your country, and that's it. No obligation, no charge, no fees. Come along, bring a positive mental attitude with you, and you'll fit in really well. We're also non-separatists, so we don't recognize different colors, classes, creeds, height, weight, language, gender. None of it matters. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together. We recognize that every human being is unique, and therefore has something unique to offer our community, and as such is of equal value to every other member of our community. Okay, so that's enough about us for the preamble. We will be getting started in a moment with a short prayer to help us find true happiness in life, and I'll talk about that in a moment. And then we'll have a little affirmation to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology that we've just talked about. But we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'll be going to Facebook to get us started. But before I go, I'm going to check in the chat here. Now, in the chat here, we can only see names of people on YouTube or Twitch. So most people connect with us through Facebook. So that's why I'm going over to Facebook, where we can see who we've got. But we do have Lewis in from Portugal, and he's saying hi to everybody. And we've got Charlie in on YouTube as well. He's from Ethiopia. And scrolling down, the rest are Facebook, and I can't see the names of those people. So we'll get over to Facebook right now and see what's going on there. So I'm looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group in Facebook, and the 5th of February, and I click and we should get the comments panel, and we do. And we've got Buzina in from Scotland, capital of Scotland, Edinburgh. We've got Richard in from England, Devon. Norman in from England in Doncaster. We've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama in the USA. And we've got Carl Lucas in from New Zealand. Just a minute, what does he say? Can I just confirm, please, Graham, that to be in the Share Hope plan, all we have to do is have over $10 in our available cash wallet. It's a $10 every 4 week subscription, and you will need $10 in your available cash wallet, which you will then opt to subscribe to the Share Hope plan. So it's a good idea to make sure that you've already got $10 or more in your wallet. My recommendation would be to have over $20 in there, because it is a subscription. It's every 4 weeks. And you get into the matrix, and if you miss a subscription, you will lose your matrix position, and you will never, ever get that position back. You will be able to join the matrix, but you'll be in a less advantageous position than you were to start with. So my advice is to make sure you always keep $20 in your available cash wallet, and that way you're never going to miss a subscription. And we got Kingsley in from Manchester in England as well. Okay, so let's get started now with that short prayer. And as I said, it is to help us find true happiness in life. And that is something that you can't buy. It doesn't matter how much money you've got, you won't necessarily be happy. So how do we make sure we're happy regardless of everything else? Well, we treat life as a way to be of loving service to others. And if we do that and we go through life with that objective, we will find that we are perpetually happy. But not only that, because we go about life in that way, everything that we want and need in life will flow to us. We won't have to chase after it. We won't have to chase after money. We won't have to bother about relationships. It'll all work out. It'll all just happen for you. So that is the best way of living your life, and that's what our little prayer is about. So we'll get started now with that prayer. Then we'll have that little affirmation. The two of them together will probably only take 2 minutes, or maybe less, I don't know. And then I'll bring you up to date with where we are. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service. And through service, bless them that they may attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And our little affirmation: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Updates. First of all, we started testing the 777 plan today. Testing on the development server is the sort of final step before we go live. And it doesn't matter how long that final step takes, but it won't take months or anything like that. It'll be a matter of days or days running into a week or so. But the idea is to unearth any bugs, anything that isn't clear, anything that is confusing, anything that is not as we want. And we have 4 people testing apart from myself and Devyani. And we got started today, and we uncovered quite a big bug, actually. I'm not sure how big it is in terms of putting right, but it's in terms of the allocation of people when you refer them, where they're going and how they're being placed for you. And that is vitally important. And there is an error there somewhere, and we've not found exactly where that error is yet. We've been working on it today, but it stopped us doing the testing, really. There's no purpose in testing when people are going in the wrong places. So we'll continue working on it tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get that sorted out so that we can get back on with testing and see if we can find any more bugs. That's what testing's about. It would be unusual, probably unheard of, to go through testing and not find anything. And if we did, I wouldn't be happy, really. I'd be suspicious that we hadn't thoroughly tested things. Even when you've tested everything to the utmost, once you go live, there is always a chance that it's going to throw other bugs because you're moving from one server to another, and just little things can affect things in different ways. And so that is where we are. So it doesn't necessarily mean that once we finish testing, there will be no bugs. It means that there will be less than there would have been if we'd gone live immediately. But we will find all the bugs we can now on the development server. And this one, as I say, we can't test any further until we have that cleared. But if one of our testers comes up with something that is a difficulty, a problem, something that they don't understand, something that's not clear, then that is ideal. That is what we want. That's what we're looking for. And that is what we've been getting until we had to stop the testing, because the major bug that we have in the placement just throws everything else out. So we've got to correct that first, and then we'll continue with the testing. How long will we be testing for? Until we're happy that things are right. As I say, it's going to be days. It could possibly run into next week. I doubt it. I think we'll get the testing pretty much completed this week, and we might even get it onto the live server this week, if not sometime early next week. That's not a promise, because we don't know, but it is a probability, let's put it that way. That is what I am anticipating to happen. But we have to get that initial bug sorted out so that we can then continue with rigorous testing, make sure that the commissions are going out in the right way, that everything is working as it should. And it's good. It's looking good. We did, as I say, we got started, but probably just after about noon, that we had to stop the testing because this bug cropped up. Okay, but it is exciting. This program is so exciting. There has never been a program before where nobody can fail. It doesn't mean that you're going to get rich overnight. It doesn't mean that everybody's going to become a millionaire. But what it does mean is everybody that gets involved for a one-time payment, whether it's $5 or $635 or anywhere in between, everybody that gets involved will get into a profit. Some will do it very, very quickly. Some it will take longer. We can't give the time on it, but it depends on lots of different factors. But it's low cost. It's one time. It's not a recurring payment. It's you can get started for $5. It is advisable to get started with a bit more if you can, but if you can't, get started for $5. Get started wherever you can, because you can't fail. Treat it as something that you just have to pay, whether it's an unexpected bill or suddenly a hole in the roof and you have to get it fixed. Treat it any way you want, but make sure you get that payment made. It's a one-time payment, and then ideally get out and share that with others. I know some of you are shy of doing that. I know some of you aren't shy of doing that. But there are lots of ways that you can share this, and we'll be going through that. We'll be having different trainings on how to do things, and I've got a really good email swipe. I think it's good anyway for when we launch, that you'll be able to use with solo ads and things like that. Until we launch, I am going to be sending out different emails, and you'll find them in your back office. I'll probably modify them all each day, and they will enable you, if you use them, to get people joining. My email lists have been blasted for 4 years about We Share Abundance. And I am, by promoting We Share Abundance in the emails that I provide for you in your back office, in your inbox, getting several people to join every day. Very rare that the day goes by where we don't have 2, 3, 4, 5 people joining. I think today is going to be one of those days. I've not seen anybody come in. Well, I think early this morning there was a couple of notifications, but since then I've not seen anything else come in. This is people that have been absolutely blasted with We Share Abundance for 4 years on a daily basis, pretty much. And we're still getting people joining now. Why? Because what we have, nobody else has. Nobody else has what we have. Okay, you can get involved in a Ponzi and you can say that everybody there wins. Well, they do until the Ponzi fails. And then everybody that hasn't made their money back loses. And the people that have made money have made it off the people that lose money. We're not in that game. We're in the game of a completely well thought out mathematical formula and way of operating that will provide everyone with a profit. And that profit will gradually increase week after week, month after month, year after year. If all goes absolutely perfectly, it means that everybody will get extra payments every week. But things seldom go perfectly. So it could be that you might get payment every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every month. It's a one-time investment. And I shouldn't say investment because it's not an investment, it's a purchase, a one-time purchase. And you earn commissions on anybody else that you refer that purchases, and even more people than that through the way the system works. It's not a Ponzi. There is a very popular plan at the moment that's being promoted by a lot of people. It follows on from another Ponzi. The Ponzi before this one was the affiliate advertising club. Don't see many people promoting that now. That was the big rage, wasn't it, a month or so ago, 2 months maybe. I don't know when that came out. Everybody and his dog were promoting that. I looked at it and I said, yep, that's another Ponzi. The one before that was Global Aid. I got suckered into that. I do apologize for that. And I hope that most of our members managed to break even on that if they got involved in it. But Global Aid was followed by this affiliate advertising club, or whatever it's called. And then the latest one is Money Flow. And that is an out-and-out Ponzi as well. You can possibly benefit from it in its early stages, but you're going to be benefiting from people that lose money. We are not a Ponzi. We are not trading. We are not crypto arbitrage or anything like that. We are not a matrix, a multi-level. I think actually what we're doing is classed as multi-level, but it isn't a matrix. It isn't. But because you can benefit through infinity, even though it's only paid on one level, really, I think we may legally be construed as multi-level, but we are not what most people consider normally as being a multi-level plan. It is sound, legal, ethical, and it's very, very fair. The people that put in the effort will make a lot more money a lot faster. The people that don't put in as much effort will still make money, but they won't make as much, and it'll be slower. That's fair, isn't it? Everybody will get into profit. That is more than fair. That is a business in which you cannot fail. Okay, so that's why I'm really excited about it. And we got into the testing, and, you know, the people that are testing, they probably think, oh yeah, I know all about it. This really is the first time that I've been able to see it in any way, shape or form, other than in the spreadsheets that I developed, the ideas that I put forward to be developed. And so the other people that are testing with me, with us, are in exactly the same boat as I am. We're just going into it, and we're the first to see how it pans out. And there are one or two things I've already mentioned about the way that things are displayed. I think that there needs to be a bit more clarity on some of the things there. But essentially, what is most important at this stage is making sure that the plan is accurate in the way it calculates everything, in the way it places people, and so on and so forth. And that is what we're really, really testing heavily. We can go into the refinements, the cosmetic effects, if you think, making it look better and making it simpler to understand your back office and all this sort of thing. We can do that over time and always keep improving it. But the plan is what's important. The plan is what is going to make sure that nobody fails. And that is what's so exciting. Okay. We've got, who else have we got in? We've got Werner in from South Africa, and we've got Andrew in from New Zealand, and we've got Richard saying Echo One looks to be dead. I think the site's still there and that you can still log in, Richard. As far as I am aware, they've had difficulties with getting money transferred. They changed from Bitcoin to Litecoin, and that was the start of the problems, although it was supposed to be the start of solutions. I have had a word with Marcus, who knows somebody that is connected there. It may get to the point where you will get your money back. It may not. I don't know. But I think the site is still there. I think you can log in, but you're not getting any daily rewards or whatever they call them, interest or whatever from Echo One. I don't believe it's a Ponzi, but it looks like they are struggling in some way. It happens. I mean, we're struggling. We can't get our funds out of Binance. Binance is supposed to be the biggest, and well, I'm not sure whether it's supposed to be the biggest but it is one of the top exchanges and trading platforms and all the rest of it. And they blocked our account, and all you can get is stupidity from the support team. You get passed from, oh, I can't handle that because this isn't my area of support. We'll have to put you in contact with the support team that deals with that. And when you get the support team that deals with that, oh, we understand your problem. We're working on it. Be rest assured, just have a bit of patience. We'll email you. And we're getting nowhere. And so we've had to abandon our staking plans. We will make good on that one way or another, whether we get that money back or we don't, because that's what we're about, making good on things. But it is a situation which is out of our control, and I don't know of anything we can do to change that until such time as they agree to close our account and give us our money back. We're just stuck at the moment, and it's possible that Echo One have a similar situation. I don't know enough about it. I don't think it's a Ponzi. I think they were genuinely trading, but it could be that their funds are locked up in a similar way. I don't know. But at the moment, yeah, it's in limbo. Several other programs are in limbo, but at least some of them have not done a rug pull and disappeared. I mean, we've got AAS. That is months since they stopped paying. Okay, they are now back with a small return on your investment compared to what they were originally paying, but you can't withdraw it. One day, maybe, it'll come back. You have Vortic, which did great for 11 months, and then, oh no, less than 11 months, I think, wasn't it? But quite a number of months. And then they had a problem financially. we will probably never learn the full extent of what happened there, but they are now in the process of building back those funds. They've not done a rug pull, they are still there, and sometime in April you will be able to log into your back office, and that copy trading will be available, I think, in April, but they're saying it'll be June before they have built their funds back up to where they were before the loss. And at that point in time, you will be able to withdraw your money. Now, whether that will work as it should, I don't know. But that is another instance of things. But at least they're not a Ponzi, they're not a rug pull, and I can't give any more than that. I don't have enough inside information to give any judgment, if you like, on Echo One or Vortic. But I know what happened with our staking plans, and we are just in a situation where we're at the mercy of a big corporation that is worth billions, maybe trillions of dollars, I don't know, and we can't get our money out, which is like peanuts for them. And that's why we've had to stop our staking programs, and we will build up sufficient reserve to make sure that our members do not lose. But we can do no better than doubling your money on that, and we'll just close those programs down, and we will not get involved in that sort of thing again. We will work in things that we know we can sustain in a healthy way. We've had a lot of difficulties with crypto accounts. We've had, off the top of my head, 4 or 5 that have closed down on us. We've always got our money out in the end, but we've never had quite as much money in as we've got locked into Binance. So that is just the state of the way things are in this world. It's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure that in time we will get our money back, but I don't know how long that time's going to be. Okay, we've got somebody else in here as well. We've got we got Afo in. He's another of our testers in from Nigeria. And we got Michael in from Bahamas. Hello and good day. So you speak of the 777 plan and others, but which one do you really recommend? I recommend what is going to be the first out. That's the 777 plan, Michael. But they are going to work all together. They're all going to mesh together in a way that, even though they're separate, they will all benefit each other. And you will see that come into action as the 2 main plans that we have, the ShareHope and the 777 plan that we are in the process of launching now, are both groundbreaking, and they will revolutionize the home business industry. Either of them, I would recommend both. One of them's a single payment. You get involved in the 777 plan. It's a single payment plan. You put your money in and you will make money. The more you recommend it, the faster you will make, and the more you will make. The ShareHope is a subscription plan, and you will get into profit there as well, but I can't guarantee a time on that. And it may be longer. It is likely to be longer for you to get into a break-even situation or a profit situation in the ShareHope plan, unless you are active. If you're active, you can be in profit very, very fast. I mean, you only need 2 sales in the ShareHope plan to be in profit. But if you're passive, and I'm not sure how long it'll take, and it will vary from person to person. but it's unlikely to be as fast as the 777 plan, which once you get rolling in that, after about 6 or 8 weeks, you'll be getting payments regularly. Boom, 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 boom. They'll just keep coming in. ShareHope is a different system, but even more powerful, really, through the double matrix and through the release of your ShareHope tokens in your ShareHope wallet, the tokens that we give you every month. Okay, so I don't know whether that answers your question, Michael, but get into the 777 plan now. You can get into that in pre-launch, and it will automatically then get you into the launch. As soon as we launch, boom, you'll be in. No hanging about, no waiting or anything, and there will be an initial influx of those free entries that will come. So that that is what I would recommend now. Get positioned in the 777 plan. You are, as a member, already in the power line anyway for the ShareHope plan, and you will get notified as soon as that is available. Okay. And we've got Akpomade in from Nigeria as well, saying hi. So that's where we are. That's what we're up to, and it is exciting. And it will take us a while to get those out of the way, but once they are out of the way, once they're up and running, then we can concentrate on other things. We can concentrate on the Fund Miracles website, which is going to be another very exciting project that we have. We can concentrate on getting the Visa tokens moved on to the Binance Smart Chain, and that will revitalize the Multiply Visa site and the income. And there are a lot of people that have got a lot of tokens. I don't think, probably not many people, if anybody's got as many as me. I bought a lot of Visa tokens. They're very, very cheap. You can get them now still on the Waves Exchange. But it'll be a while before you can cash them all in. I've got well over 1 million now. But they don't have to get up to a very high price to make it worthwhile. But as I say, we won't be able to just say, okay, you've got 1 million tokens, we put them on the Binance Smart Chain and they're now $2, boom. That's not going to happen. It's going to be a phased situation where we are creating liquidity again through the Multiply Visa website. Okay. But that's what we'll be working on. There's the MOL, of course. The MOL is going to be another very exciting project because that is another income source for all members, and it will eventually be a little bit of a hybrid between eBay and Amazon. We're never going to want to get into the distribution situation of an Amazon. So it will never be the same as that. But if you can imagine the two coming together, eBay and Amazon, but working through drop shipping or with digital products which can be downloaded, then that is where that MOL will be headed for. And all our members basically are affiliates of that MOL. So if you have your own product, perhaps you've got an ebook that you created or something like that. They're easy to do now with artificial intelligence, and you want to put it up for sale. You basically have access to tens of thousands, and it will be hundreds of thousands and ultimately millions of affiliates to sell that book. And you will be able to use it as an affiliate network in the same way that you could put your book onto JVZoo or ClickBank or you know, and any of them, Commission Junction. There are loads of them, but we will be able to offer that same service, and we've got that built-in membership base that would be there available to sell those products for you. So lots of exciting things coming in the future, but at the moment our main focus is immediately on the 777 plan. I didn't get time to do much on the ShareHub plan. It's me that's holding that up now. I need to do the testing on that. But the 777 plan is, if you like, now our priority, because it is so close. It is so close to just going live. Okay, so that is what I would recommend you both promote and get involved in, and get everybody that you know involved in. And you know, I was thinking just today, you know, it's amazing, because let's suppose you've got a husband and wife situation, and you come in and you say, okay, let me get into all 7 phases. It's $635. It's a one-time payment. Boom, I'm in. And then you say to your wife, why don't we put you in as well? Because it's a one-time payment and it's guaranteed that you're going to make money. And then your wife said, yeah, okay, why not? And you put in another 635, but you, having referred her, you get 100% commission on that first sale. So you get your husband and wife both into the 777 plan for the cost of one. And you've got 2 accounts running. So that is, you know, is something that you can do. Maybe you've got an 18-year-old son or daughter, and you say, why don't we put them in? Because they're going to make money. You say, okay, and you put them in under your wife, and she gets 100% commission. So you've got another person in, and it still only costs you $635. Okay, and you can do this within your family. Of course, as you refer additional people, then you won't be getting the same level of commissions, but it is a way of getting your family into the plan at whatever level you can. You know, you get 3 of you in for $635. It's only $210 each, isn't it? Effectively. It's a good way of doing things. Okay, right. Let's see. There are no questions here. Let me get back to the app and see if we've got any more people in YouTube or Twitch. And let's have a scroll down and see if there's anything there. We had Charlie in from Ethiopia, I mentioned. And scrolling down. Lewis says, tomorrow I'll not be available in the afternoon to participate in the test. I have a doctor's appointment. Okay, your health comes first, Lewis. That's not a problem. Those that are available will be testing. But I doubt whether we'll get it sorted out until the afternoon. So nobody will be able to do much, I don't think, until sometime tomorrow afternoon, hopefully. And it may even be that we can't get back into testing until Wednesday. It just depends on how long it takes to get this initial bug sorted out. Scrolling down. Okay, that's it. Doesn't seem to be any more questions or anything. So I think we can call it a day. Thank you all for being here. You're very welcome. It's lovely to have you, whether you're watching live or whether you have been watching the replay. And I'll be back here tomorrow. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, get out there. Get people into the 777 plan. Use that swipe that I sent you today. There is, I think it's going to work really well. That's right, but I don't want to release it until we have actually launched. But it's a good swipe, which I will be releasing. Okay, so with that said, God bless you all. Get out there, be Weezer Warriors, go the extra mile, share love and abundance, be of loving service to others. It'll make your life happy. Okay, and I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator, always wear a smile. See you later, alligator, go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.